We are so sorry that for so many of you, your earliest experience with being educated in public schools caused you to feel that you were somehow less than or insufficient for being able to learn, or not fast enough, or whatever the issues were for you. We wish you first to know that you were never meant to learn in a state of feeling like you had to effort at it, that there was a timeline hanging over your head by which time you had to absorb information. Each and every one of you came here to be your own unique self, and that you learn in your own unique way. And so it is time to release any old feelings that you have about yourself in this arena.
Welcome to Becoming Awesome with Tracy Jechter, channeling her spirit team.
Hey everyone! We've discovered that about 65% of our viewers have not yet subscribed. So this is your invitation to do so. It'll mean that our videos will show up on your feed when you go to YouTube, and you will be assisting us in getting our message out to the world. So thank you so much. Hello, I'm Tracy Jechter. Welcome to the Becoming Awesome channel. Today I'm going to be channeling what I'm going to just refer to as my spirit team. It includes my sacred higher self and many beautiful beings, angels, 12th dimensional beings, even sacred temples and sites that I have asked the energy of them to be willing to be with me as I am doing this work, helping others to expand and grow. So today's episode is going to be about, it's actually going to be a two-part to this particular channel. In sessions with people, there have been tremendous amount of times where I have worked to help them clear all of the negative beliefs and feelings they have about themselves because they felt they did not test well. They did not absorb information quickly enough to satisfy their requirements at school. And then that has carried on to their grown lives, where there's this feeling of not being good enough around who you are as a learner. And the truth is, we are all lifelong learners, right? We are constantly having new situations to face, new opportunities to learn something or grow or become more than what we are. So it is very important that you feel comfortable, at ease about taking in the new and going after whatever it is you want in terms of knowledge. So today we're going to work on messages to help you release any feelings that you are not good enough in this area. And then the next channel will be about helping you understand that you can just have knowledge come into you, be automatically downloaded from the oneness field. Some people refer to the Akashic records, but we'll get into that more when we're headed into the next channel. So I am going to go ahead and bring in the spirit team now to give you some messages that you need to understand about yourself as a learner and how you were meant to be the way that you are. Hello, beautiful ones. We wish to say how deeply sorry we are that so many of you were wounded by your school systems from early on to think of yourselves as less than in the area of learning. The basic premise that is used in those environments is one of efforting at understanding, efforting at memorizing, efforting at whatever it is you are trying to learn. And we wish for you to take a moment to remember either yourself in your youth, or hopefully you were able to witness other younger brothers or sisters or other neighbors who had younger children. And what state are they in as they are learning to walk, to talk, to do everything? They are in a relaxed state of play and awe and wonder. They put no pressure on themselves whatever as to how fast they should learn something. They simply are curious, and they try again and they try again. And then when that doesn't work up, they get up and they try again. And there's no judgment of the self during this. There is just exploration, joy, and wonder. We wish you first to know that you were never meant to learn in a state of feeling like you had to effort at it, that there was a timeline hanging over your head by which time you had to absorb information. Each of you came to learn things in your own unique way. We hope that you can remember either how it was for you when you were very young, or that you got to witness other young ones in the joy of learning how they were when they were babies, when they were toddlers, just full of wonder, right? No sense of, oh, I have to learn these words by this time. No, there wasn't even a sense of time. There was just relaxing into witnessing everything, and through that curiosity, through that witnessing, everything just naturally absorbed within you. And this is the true state for being able to learn and to integrate. And there are also other ways that we will get into. But this particular day, we want to help you understand that the system that you went through did not honor so many aspects that there are to learning. Were any of you ever given a grade for kindness or compassion? Were any of you ever given a grade for maybe how good you were with animals? Were you given a grade for having the ability to see someone else who was suffering and go talk to them in a way that helped release the struggle that they were having? And in fact, even beyond the education system, there is no reward or recognition for people who are just able to read situations, people, places, things. It's all about what can be quantified in terms of this level of protection or how quickly. And yet you know from having many work experiences that probably the ones that you were the happiest were the ones that also acknowledged your humanity and where you felt like you could be yourself, which means sometimes not being perfect, sometimes not as quick as you might have been other times. And somehow a lot of environments did not include the fact that we are human and we are not at our best every day. So we recognize that there are patterns that many of you have been put into where you do not think of yourself as good learners, as being able to take in new information. And so this is what we wish to clear today. Many people who are given the gift of having very quick ability to put things into what you would call the short-term memory also are very quick to have that dump out of their brain. And yet they have been swimming along in the class or whatever, taking in this information. But when it comes time for a final exam of everything they need to know, they might have to cram again, right? To take that all in. Whereas many of you may have noticed that even though it was very difficult for you to learn what you needed to know before it was time to take the quiz or whatever, would somehow over time have a very deep remembering of everything that you learn. And not only that, internalize it to where it becomes not just knowledge, but wisdom. where you are able to take what you've learned out of context from one subject and take it into a whole nother arena and see how, oh wow, I could utilize what I learned in this arena of life and have it fit over into this arena of life. And so this is a level of flexibility and creativity, which is also not acknowledged. So we know that each and every one of you came here to be your own unique self, and that you learn in your own unique way. And so it is time to release any old feelings that you have about yourself in this arena. So we wish for you to just take a moment and know that we will be doing a transmission for you shortly. And the only state that you need to be in is one of relaxation and allowing. And you need to ask your sacred higher self, your divine team, to attune this transmission so that it is perfect for you, so that the aspects of it that are those that you need most are the ones that come in the most strongly for you. You are a sovereign being, and so if you do not do this step, you will simply not absorb any of this transmission, because nothing can be done without you permissioning it. Yes, the aspect of my team that does light language is already saying to say something about that in case any of you out there have never encountered this. These are things that sound like words, but that are not of any particular language and are designed to be utilized because they create a frequency that bypasses your mind and goes into deeper levels of all those neuroconnections into your brain, as well as in your entire nervous system. You will perhaps see hand gestures along with that. Simply relax, and even if you are choosing to take this transmission with your eyes closed, this is fine. This will still work for you. So be however it feels most natural to you. If you wish, you can also just continue to have your eyes open and be receiving this transmission through your eyes as well. Just to give that aspect of mind something to latch onto so that it can understand. What we will be doing in this transmission is asking and allowing all negative beliefs about yourself as a learner to be replaced. We will be releasing any place in your thoughts, beliefs about yourself that feel that you are less than, or that you are slow, or that you are not worthy of, a position of showing that you have great understanding of some arena of knowledge, and anything else in your field that is negative in any way about yourself as someone who is able to have knowledge and wisdom. So, a few clearing breaths. Connect in your heart to your divine and ask and allow that this healing come powerfully for you in whatever way you need it. Ki hashtu dika kia nia, uashtia, ikaposta nukotostia, hi faleketutashtia, bosafati, okoshuhia, unihatatokata, uashtiala, kotashia nekatakatu, wafuya hatakia, Ishihatukototokosh. Onakitoto joachito ufwa. Ni yuchto. Nashtokatoko. Noho ishto kotaka jukotaka. Tuaha. Nisto toko tekistaka nakato. Oh, fune atoka stuachita. Oh, huashtia nukotoko. Funda katashti akunda handa ha. Funda kashtaki. Funda kashtaha. Oh, fishti hatukata. Endikatashtia fo. Ia. Istakatuka anahirosia. O fondo ha yacho I yachtekataka. O fani ashti yako. Istandakata umbahandikata toratstia anaha. I fulahiha hia nosto. Bu ashti tora histayaha. O hi nikatashtato. O nia. Ona hiana. Ina huna hostayado. O foyatikata. I nyakatoda. Idatoda. Yatakati ashtina. I funahina. Siatata. Yes, beautiful ones. Feel the lightness available to you. Feel the confidence, ease, and grace available to you as you set out to learn anything. And next channel, we will also work with you to have the gift of just automatic knowing, effortlessly knowing what you need to know when you need to know it. So beautiful to have in an era where there is so much to know and everything changing so rapidly, so much additional knowledge being added into your beautiful field on Gaia every day. And so we know that it is so important for all of you to be relaxed in this environment and to amplify the discernment, because not all information that is given is aligned with you and the world you create for yourself and others. So, until we see each other again, many blessings to you. Okay, well, I know many individual clients that I've worked with in this same way have found that over time they just feel so much more relaxed in their bodies as they think about learning anything, and they are able to go back to that state of just having joy and ease about learning. So this is my wish for you. And then, because my sense of humor is a little off right now, I'm going to pop quiz you. What is it you know I will say next? Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you next time, beautiful ones.